Welcome. I'm Sebastian Mahfood, and you're listening to WCAT Radio, the on-air wing of En Route Books and Media, bringing you the dulcet sounds of Catholic wisdom.
The story in the prophecy of Daniel is just a very powerful story. All through the chapters in Daniel, we have many stories that invite us to learn and imitate what it means to trust in God and to put our faith in God. Today is one of those examples. In the 3rd chapter, we are told that King Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian king, had erected this statue and sent out a decree that every single person in the kingdom of Babylon must fall down and worship the statue. But as you get heard in the reading, these 3 Hebrew boys said, even if our God, whom we serve, will not save us from you, we will not worship that statue. That's really, if you will, one of the heights of faith, because they were ready to die. And so after they had said this, we are told the king became so angry that he made a furnace, which was meant for anyone who went against that decree. He made that furnace 7 times harder. But I think the more interesting thing about today's first reading is this. When those 3 men were thrown into the fire, we're told when the king stood up and looked back into the fire, he did not see 3, but how many? 4. And the scripture specifically said the 4th one was like the Son of God. Who is the Son of God? Jesus Christ. In other words, God will not allow us, in the face of any problem. And every single one of us has a problem. Some of us is physical, some of us is spiritual, some of us is emotional. But every single human being on the face of the earth has a problem. For some of us, that problem might be such that it causes us to lose our faith. One thing you want to realize about this story is this. God will allow you to face a problem. He allowed those 3 young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, their Babylonian names, or their Hebrew names, Ananiah, Azariah, Mishael. He allowed them to be thrown into the fire. But when they got into the fire, the Son of God came into the fire with them. In other words, in your problems, in my problems, God will step into that fire and stand with us. He will allow us to face the problem. But in the midst of the problem, He wants us to remember that His name is Emmanuel, God who is with us. He will come and stand with us, the 4th man in the fire, to strengthen us, to give us the power and the courage. So much so that the very people who give us problems will turn around and praise the God of our faith. When King Nebuchadnezzar realized that this man, they were no more 3 but 4. In fact, it did not take him a long time to say, this is something unusual. This is something extraordinary. Because the God we serve is an extraordinary God. He comes in the ordinary moments of our lives, in the midst of our problems, and steps into those problems with us to give us the grace. In fact, in just over a week, we will be celebrating a God who stepped into our sinfulness in order to give us salvation. Yes, the Son of God, Jesus Christ, comes in a few days. He takes on our humanity. He suffers like us. And so if in your life, in your journey, you experience sickness, God came into our humanity And he had friends who were sick. If in your journey you experienced death, God came into our humanity and had friends who experienced death. In fact, the only place in the scriptures, John chapter 11, verse 26, very easy to remember. The shortest verse in the scriptures says, Jesus did what? Wept. He wept for someone close to him. And so when you ask yourself, when I cry, does God cry with me? My response is, yes. When I suffer, does God suffer with me? My response is, yes. When things are going just every single possible way it could go wrong in this life, does God see that with me? My response is, yes. He may not prevent it from going the wrong way, but what he will always do will be to step into our problems and journey with us. And you know, my brothers and sisters, for the past almost 40 days now, we have been journeying through Lent. For some of us, it has been probably a difficult Lent. For some of us, maybe not so. But for every single one of us, as we journey through this season of Lent, it is always a reminder to know that our God is the fourth man who steps into the difficult and challenging moments of our lives and walks with us. Today, we're seated in the Eucharist. The God who steps into our lives to walk with us. What did we say in the psalm? Glory and praise to you forever.
We hope you enjoyed the program and will join us back for another show on WCAT Radio. This is Sebastian Mahfood. Good day.